Hey YouTube. Well, it's Wednesday, the 26th. We have around 10 degrees right at the moment. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I put a little bit of corn down here for the squirrels. And it looks like the deer decided to eat it. So there's 6 there. I had plowed a path down through there so I could walk the dog a little bit. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. I haven't done any sawmilling in the past couple of weeks, probably 2 weeks, because of all the snow we've had and how cold it's been. If I get a day in the 30s, I'll be able to do some, but 10 degrees is a little cold. I think there's 7 of them down there altogether. Yeah. There was a buck here yesterday, but he had a real small rack on his head. Not even a rack, just 2 long points. For a while there, I didn't think we were going to get any snow. It wasn't until after deer season that this actually started getting cold. Later in December and then into January we started getting a cold. The other day there were a dozen deer here. There were 6 down here and 6 in my other driveway at the same time. I had bought cracked corn because the place was out of everything else, and the deer seemed to like it, and I would hope that it would digest better for them, being that it's already cracked. For those of you who are wondering, these are wild deer. They're not pets. The slightest noise or motion will have them running. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Yeah, 7 of them. It's amazing how they can thrive in this weather. I mean, it's been in the negatives all week at night. Looks like this one over here is eating some end of the branches or something. There might be some corn that I plowed up onto the pile there. Maybe that's eating that. I fill a bucket and I go down the bottom of the hill and put the corn down there, and I come up the road and come back to the house, and by the time I come back to the house the deer are there. It's amazing. Now this is by the bird feeder. I don't want to make too much noise because it'll scare them.
I have stopped asthma attacks in their tracks with people simply inhaling dried mullein leaf. I use both the flower and the leaves. I really like mullein because it's my #1 go-to for all things respiratory. Let's find it in the book, shall we? Here's a picture of mullein.
Now I know this is hard to see, but there's at least 4 of them out there in the woods.
I extract them both in oil, if I'm burning a little bit of the fat, or if I'm burning
One there,
it's wonderful for helping get rid
2 there, and then there's one over this way further there. They want to come out, but they don't like being in the driveway because the cars go by the road and you can see the road up there. They'll come out. It just takes them a little bit to do it. Yeah, it looks like that one's coming. Yeah, now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them out there. There's 3 more in the woods yet. With all the snow around, you can see where the deer come from. Mainly, they're coming from all around us towards the corn. So it's not like they're all in one herd. They just look like it when they're eating. Now a car just went by up there and pretty many of them went into the woods here. They're really something to watch.